must be nice to come back to your old stomping grounds and see the Blue Sox once again doing what they do.
Yeah, I mean, I was a bat boy back in '98. I mean, not much has changed. Rick's teams have always been dominant in this league, and like I said, not much has changed. Here
Yep.
we are.
1-0 the count to Jeff Costello. He's the ninth man to bat in the inning. Costello 0 for 2 with 2 walks. Up and away, 2-0. So, we talked to Mike Hart the other night about how he managed to get his gig playing semi-pro ball in Canada. Tell us about how you got signed by your team in Italy.
Well, after Lexington, I went to Worcester Academy Prep School for a year.
Mm-hmm.
Put on about 20, 15 pounds of muscle.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, I was awarded with a full ride to UNH for basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Started my freshman year.
Down the third base line, fair ball being waved around third is Russo. Holding at second is Feliciano, and an RBI single for Costello, and it's 9-1. But go ahead.
Started all 4 years, and then I didn't really plan on playing professional basketball, but once I got done, they said, hey, you're good enough, you can play. I was in the NBA draft in 2011. Obviously was not drafted.
Mm-hmm.
And my agent found a team in Italy, and that was 6 years ago. So
Ain't been there ever since?
I played in Israel for a year,
Mm-hmm.
tore my ACL that season,
Ooh.
so I never went back.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been a fun ride. It's a miracle that people still pay me to exercise. It's
Wouldn't we all love that privilege? Looks like we're going to have another pitching change for the Royals, and I think it's more than just a straight pitcher change. Looks like we've got some other positions being shuffled around as Adam Johnson, who is the second baseman, is now on the mound. And I'm sure there's a tough way for Somerville's season to end. They were hanging in there competitively for so long, and like Blue Sox were left 9 men on base up to this point, and for them to break out here with 5 runs in the bottom of the 6th and looking for more, this must feel really good for the Blue Sox and also for you as a fan and a Blue Sox alumnus.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have all the rings. I wasn't there for all the years to be the bat boy, but just to be here is a special thing. Rick is a very dear friend to my family, and he's almost a godfather to me. And I like to be here and show my support. Ross Curley, obviously, was on my basketball team.
Yep.
High school.
Actually, there's this one moment that I'm reminded of now that you guys played together. It was in. You played Lexington 4 years, then did a post-grad at Worcester.
That's right.
Okay, so it was in the 2006 sectional tournament. I believe it was the game against East Boston. This is the one where Ross gets knocked out silly.
I remember.
Gets bloodied up and then comes back.
Yep.
Can you walk us through? Through that game and like the reaction the crowd gave? I remember Matt Reynolds' reaction when on the commentary because I was working in the truck that evening. But
I equate this moment to when Paul Pierce came back after
in the finals.
Yes. Ross Curley is a tough, gritty guy who works hard, does not know pain, and is just willing to sacrifice his body for the greater good of the team.
And you're totally not saying this because he's 20 feet to your left right now.
He's a guy. He's a glue guy. He's a guy you want. He's a guy I want next to me in battle. So, I wasn't surprised by that situation, but I was definitely proud. So, he's a guy that will always be by your side no matter what's going on.
Just heard that Reading has now cut it to 7-5 against Andre. It's like I said, Andre was up 7-0, and Reading clawing it back 5 unanswered. But you gonna be around as this is into center field, down for a base hit, being waved around third is Feliciano. He will score 10-1. And it looks like Sal Frelick is going to pinch hit for Ross Curley. As
So yeah, no, I leave on Friday for Italy. Actually.
Oh, darn.
So this is my final days here. I'm spending
Well,
on the baseball
I
field.
hope you'll at least tune in to watch the
Of course, you'll
the
definitely have an
postseason.
audience all the way overseas.
Oh yeah, and to think the as is popped up by Sal Frelick as Gomez comes in towards the mound, does not make the play.
Rough night for Somerville.
But yeah, obviously with the time difference, it'll be 2 in the morning, I think, by the time the game is on the air in Italy.
I try to hit the sheets by about 4 a.m., so I should catch a good significant chunk of that game.
Okay,
If I'm
well,
not
well,
playing
we'd love to.
Xbox.
Well, drop us a comment in the in the stream when it's
Oh, of
live.
course,
We'll
of
let us
course.
know you're
Yeah.
tuning in. Connor Green takes strike one. He actually didn't drop that. It fell away from him, but oh yeah, okay, so that is an error. Base is loaded. Connor fouls this one off, and it's 0-2.
I almost parked right there. That would have been bad.
Yeah, there's a very specific place I park my car every game that I know is out of reach of the foul balls.
The walk is always worth it.
Oh yeah. Well, actually, it's not even that far away. It's just past the crosswalk. That's up the middle through for a base hit. Being held at third is
What's the
Vigers, and now
is there a mercy
Costello
rule
scores.
in the ICL?
There is no mercy rule in the ICL.
no skunks?
We should know because we beat these guys 17-1 earlier this season.
I better be careful. You know, if this keeps going. Rick might put me in. He's been talking about it for years now.
Here's Jake Wilsey, my former color commentator. That is on the outside corner for strike one. Wilsey walked in his only plate appearance last night. That was that swung on miss for strike two. That was the plate appearance where I thought that tough strike call on him was strike three, and then I thought Dorian had walked, and then turns out it was Jake who walked the whole time, and then Dorian was then up. So 0-2 the count to Jake. The pitch popped up, foul over the
You
screen.
gonna get this in?
No, thank you.
You can reach that.
No, I can't. I'm not Stretch Armstrong. That's in the bullpen. Remains 0-2.
I had faith. I thought you were going for that one.
You have more faith in me than I do, man. I mean, the closest I think there was like one game I think I've ever worked here where a foul ball came so close to hitting me.
Oh,
As
wow.
This is smoked into center field, but this will hang up long enough for Valdaria to make the catch. The side is retired. The damage has been done. The Blue Sox 3 outs away from advancing to the ICL Championship Series. Blue Sox 11, Royals 1. This is Blue Sox baseball on LSP.
Oh yeah.
Be sure to mute your microphone, man. Just press the button on it. Yep. Okay, there you go. Is it blinking? Yeah. Okay, it's muted. Sweet. All right.
All right, Sam, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks a lot, Dane, for joining me.
Always a pleasure.
Yep.